All right, great. And so we are live. Well, hey, parents. As you know, my name's Gray Matthews, and I run Empowered STEM. And Empowered STEM is an online tuition company that provides A-level chemistry, A-level biology, and A-level maths revision courses for those students who want to go to medical, dental, and veterinary programs at the chosen university in the UK. So look, it's Friday night. I decided to come in, have a quick chat, and yeah, I've been asked a question, as always, just like, hey, Graham, you know what? I gotta admit, you're always doing these Facebook Lives. Uh-huh. And never once have you actually talked about A-level chemistry. I'm like, what do you mean? They say, well, I mean, all this week, I mean, you talked about, for example, the parent on a Monday who didn't like your accent, the way you pronounce the word educate. And then you're talking about American quarterbacks and, how they throw the football, pigskin. Uh-huh. What on earth does that have to do with A-level chemistry? Why aren't you like all the other people out there that just like, is talking about some aspect of A-level chemistry? Well, the answer is because to get your child an A star in A-level chemistry, it's 80% psychology and 20% mechanics. And this, parents, is what you need to understand, right? It's 80% psychology and 20% mechanics. And this is part of the DNA, is a part of the company values at Empowered STEM. And this is what we know works, all right, because we've got the data, all right? So the reason why I was talking about the parent on I think it was a Tuesday. The reason why I was talking about the parents on a Tuesday and why, they didn't like my accent. Remember, I said it's the American Scottish accent. Okay. It isn't Scottish, by the way, but they didn't like my accent. Yes, because this was an example of limiting beliefs. And, we said the issue with limiting beliefs is this, is that they hold you back. They stop you from being successful. I mean, you don't have to be Tony Robbins to work this one out, parents, okay? And so I was saying how their limiting belief was that they couldn't work with somebody who sounded differently, who spoke differently to the way that they spoke, is a limiting belief. And you know what? It transfers over to the student. And students, when they come in to our courses, yes, they have limiting beliefs. Well, of course they do. Everybody has limiting beliefs. Like one of my coaches, Chase Hughes, says, limiting beliefs are like Navy SEALs. They just sneak up on you in the middle of the night. All right. And so this is the reason why I was talking about on Tuesday the idea of mindset and how you can have limiting beliefs, and how one of the things that we do in all of our courses is that we help students deconstruct limiting beliefs and get them to see how it's holding them back. All right. So, for example, if they come into the course and they go, well, you know what, Graham, I can't do A-level chemistry because it's difficult. It's hard, it's challenging. All my friends took it. They got a B or a C. They miss a university opportunity. Why am I doing it? Right? Limiting belief time. And we just pointed out, so look, this is a limiting belief. And we helped them deconstruct it and see what it is. Like, hold it up in the light and go, do you really believe that you can't do A-level chemistry? Like, nobody can get an A or an A star in A-level chemistry. Okay. And of course, the answer is, well, okay. Yes, I guess I could. Right. So this is the idea then, is that on Tuesday, I was talking about mindset and how, we help your teen really cultivate an A-level mindset. All right, so they can be successful in A-level chemistry. Because look, parents coming in, of course, your teen is not going to have the A-level mindset. They just come out of GCSE. All right, so of course they're not going to have the A-level mindset. Then the next one that I was talking about was the American quarterback. how to visualize success. And it's true, this is what American quarterbacks do. And this is what A-level students do in our courses after we've taught them how to do it. Because again, this is something that they're not taught in school. What they're taught in school is kind of like glib, glossed over A-level mindset, maybe in form time or something like that, right? Not really helpful set of skills and tools that they can use. All right. So the idea behind the American quarterback story was that, yes, your teen, before they start working with us, they may be looking at A-level chemistry, go, oh, it's so complex. We've got all these formulas, all these reactions, all these mechanisms. I mean, how am I supposed to make heads or tails of it? And then we show them how to use a synoptic link and start linking everything together. And all of a sudden they start to see a path. Oh yeah, again, it's all beginning to click together, right? Just like the quarterback who waits until he can see the hole in the opposing team coming up towards him and then think, yes, I can throw the ball, right? So this is why I was talking about this on Tuesday and Wednesday. It's because A-level chemistry, getting the A star in A-level chemistry, A-level biology, A-level maths. Look, it's 80% psychology. It's all about mindset. You need to believe in yourself that you can actually do this, okay? Because I think it was Henry Ford said, if you believe it, or if you can't believe it, you're right. And so for those students that believe they can get the A star, then they're in a different world than those students that, well, they can't. They don't believe it. They don't see the path forward. Okay. Now, it's 80% psychology. The rest of it, the other 20%, is mechanics. Yes, you do need to put in, like I was talking about with the quarterbacks, look, you do need to put in the drill and the practice. Just like the quarterback, he's down the gym every day lifting weights, or he's on a treadmill running, or he's on a specific diet, or he's on the field, he's doing the drills, he's doing the practice, okay? He's putting the time in, the grit and the graft in order to get it right. Same thing with us. What we do, but the 20%, the mechanics bit that I'm talking about is this. It's simple. Like I keep on saying, we leverage technology, neuroscience, educational learning theory, and academic coaching to give your teen a really solid foundation in the concepts. And I mean solid, as in, you're not going to get a better education solid. The concept forwards and backwards, left and right, up and down. It doesn't matter what question they throw at you on the exam, because you understand the concept at a much deeper level, because your team is working with our team of tutors, than you would if you just like glossed over a textbook, revision guide, or did some past papers. Okay. So number one, really solid foundation. Really number two is really rigorous exam technique. Yes, look, there is a way of answering the exam questions. You've got to know all the questions, like how to answer the multiple choice questions, the definition questions, the concept questions, the 4-marker mathematical questions, the 5-marker mechanisms, and the 6-marker essay questions. There is a technique to answering those questions and being able to read mark schemes. I just don't mean memorize mark schemes. I mean read mark schemes and understand how to get all the questions, the marks that you can on the question. And then, of course, on top of the pyramid, we have the motivation. And this is where the psychology comes in, because A-level chemistry, A-level biology, A-level maths, look, it's a marathon. It's a 2-year course. And so what it does is that you've got to keep going. You've got to keep putting in the time and the effort. You've got to keep going. And then what happens is that you start to see results, and the results begin to stack on top of each other. And then before you know, you start seeing the grade move in your teen's mark book from the mark book grade up to the predicted grade, the aspirational grade, an A or an A star in A-level chemistry. All right. So look, this is the reason why this week I've been talking about psychology and, mindset, because it's such a really important thing in A-level chemistry, A-level biology, A-level maths. So look, we're heading into March. When we're shooting this video, it's now the end of February. All right, we're heading into March and the clock's ticking, parents. Now, the clock's ticking. At the end of the academic year is coming up. And so maybe you're thinking, yeah, you know what, Graham? Actually, what you say does make a bit of sense because it's a more holistic approach, isn't it? It isn't just like, practice questions and everything else. It's a more well-rounded approach. True. And so if what I'm saying to you makes sense, if it aligns with you and you want your teen to have the best chance they can possibly get of getting the A star in A-level chemistry, A-level biology, A-level maths. Look, what you need to do, this is really easy, parents, is this. Make it easy on yourself. Move over to Facebook. If you're not watching this on Facebook, okay? Move over to Facebook. Send us a message. And a member of my team will reach out to you, all right, have a conversation with you and explain to you, like, how easy it is for us to help your teen move from where they are in the mark book grade up to the predicted grade, aspirational grade, the A star, and A-level chemistry, biology, and maths, all right, in less than 16 weeks, so that they can be really competitive candidates for medical, dental, and veterinary programs at the chosen university in the UK. All right. So hope I answered the question. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.